So I just thrifted this magazine from 1981, and as a science and tech journalist, I think we really need to talk about this cover story. The story starts with the writer saying that computers make him nervous, that he's a computer phobe and not a computer nerd. And it takes a turn when he starts using a computer as a sort of typewriter. So almost 50 years ago, it's leading to profound questions that might even sound familiar. Why bother going to work? And another question that sounds familiar. A thinking computer would force humanity to rethink its definitions of itself. If a machine can think, then what makes the human being unique? And that's why the place where this story lands makes me think a lot about AI in ways that the present moment is similar and different. So, in a world economy powered by computers and fueled by information, it makes no more sense to ignore computers than it did in an earlier age to ignore the automobile. But the bottom line when we're talking about technology like AI in this context is that we're talking about a tool. And a tool is only as valuable as its ability to help you do something that you wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. And all the money that these companies have raised, what do generative AI apps like ChatGPT really help you do that you couldn't do before? Is it a reliable tool for doing homework or research or producing something professionally? I don't know. I think it's an amazing tool for producing something they don't want someone to read closely or watch closely or really scrutinize. You might conclude that I think that AI is pointless and not going to affect society in any way because it's not capable of. But that's not quite true either. What gives generative AI its unsettling power is not that it can do your homework or spit out some weird propaganda video. It's that most people just don't pay enough attention to care. That's a people problem much more than it is a tech problem. It's also a beautiful reminder that you move far enough into the future and we're all this guy eventually. We're cautious about technology. In some ways, we're incapable of truly predicting how technology is going to change our lives. In other ways, we're spot on accurate. And in other ways, we're accurate, but we sound super corny. The writer imagines all these potential uses for computers like stay-at-home banking and electronic mail and computerized voting, but perhaps not the fall of democracy, TBD.